Okay, it's beer o'clock again on the Real Ale Guide. Today we've got a beer from the Masters Brewery and it's the Hawaiian Dwarf IPA. IPA brewed with Cascade hop and Hawaiian Dwarf mango. The lovely kind of fruity, bursty kind of variety of mango that's been used in this beer sounds absolutely great. Please check out the Masters Brewery at www.mastersbrewery.co.uk, but let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Looking forward to this one. Okay. Now they've seemed to, the Masters Brewery, and I'm sure they won't mind me saying this, brew a range of fairly traditional bitters, and they've seemed to have shifted recently into this kind of more, I'd say, proactive kind of brewing, where I went down and brewed a mint chocolate imperial stout 10%. They're really kind of exploring and pushing their boundaries, and it's great to see. It really is. This one is, as they say, it's jam packed with Cascade hop. It's 7.5% ABV. It's a big kind of shift in the way they brew beer, and it's great to see that they've used in their last two brews, or the last two brews that I know of, they've used mint in one and now mango in another. They're not afraid to kind of mix things up, which is great to see. Anyway, beer in the glass, lovely clarity to this one, nice and clear, lovely carbonation, fizzing around in the glass. It's a one finger head, it's white, fluffy, but it looks really good. I'm getting a little bit of a whiff here of the hops and the mango in here, so I'm going to dig my nose into this one. Oh yeah, and a sharp, bitter, fruity aroma off the beer. Definite mango mixed with that lovely Cascade hop. Now Cascade hop is one of my favourite hops. It's a lovely, robust American hop. I've got to dig into this one. Cheers. Did I say it was like a pale golden coloured beer? If I didn't already. Cheers everyone. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's really good. It's so crisp, and it's got a certain element of sourness to it as well. It reminds me a little bit of a saison. It reminds me of a saison with American hops thrown in. It's so clean and crisp to drink. The kind of carbonation fizzes on your tongue and it releases all of them flavours around the inside of your mouth. Obviously there's big kind of mango kind of tastes in this beer. What I'm looking to do is kind of say, right, okay, we know this mango, let's see what else we can find. It's got a lovely undertone of bready malt as well. Definite. I'm wondering if they're using, it's almost like they've used champagne yeast in this beer. It's got a lovely kind of clean, crisp, sparkling edge to it. Or maybe even the yeast they use to brew their German beer. The Masters Brewery brew a fantastic German style Hefeweizen beer. Top of my head, the name just doesn't spring to mind, but check out their kind of Hefeweizen from the Masters Brewery. It's a lovely beer. This, I'm wondering if they've used the German yeast in this, but they've kind of filtered it out. They've not kind of bottle conditioned it. It's got a lovely clean, crisp and sharp edge to it. Lovely and bitter as well. Big bitter middle to the beer. What you're getting first is that big mouthful of fruit up front, and then that kind of pairs back a little bit with that lovely bitterness that kind of pulls through it. It pulls all around the kind of back of your taste buds, and it really does say to you, you're drinking a lovely, I'd say this is about 50 to 60 IBUs. Lovely, lovely IPA. I'll just read out the label, and now as I'm speaking, it's a bready malt that kind of just lingers around, and it's lovely and sweet. Okay, Hawaiian Dwarf IPA, an IPA with real bite. It takes its name from the mango variety used to brew this far from dwarf-like IPA. Huge hop aromas from the massive addition of Cascade hop added at the long and cold conditioning stage, so as to only add flavour and aroma from this fantastic floral citrus hop. Bursts of fruit, citrus and floral hop greet you when you take the top of a Hawaiian Dwarf. It's lovely. It really is a lovely beer. I strongly suggest picking one of these up. Rating. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from the Real Ale Guide. It's really good. It's tasty. It's got all these different flavours in. And one thing I'd like to mention is the alcohol content is masked lovely with that kind of, with all the flavours that are going on. It's a great beer. It's worth trying out. Visit the Masters Brewery. Thanks for watching me, the Real Ale Guide. Put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to my daily beer reviews, and cheers.